of what you are breathing is nitrogen. But that nitrogen is not available to the plant. And therefore, we always talk of nitrogen deficiency, nitrogen fertilizer, and Kenya actually imports all of it until we are hoping anyway in the next 10 years which will be covered. Now, with the creation, the legume, the bean, has a factory in the roots. We call them microfactories. And through some processes, biochemical processes, they are able to make nitrogen. That nitrogen is fixed and made available through the plant in the soil, of course, after the biomass dies and decays. What we've done with Professor Kia, my professor, they are the ones who started in 1977. They discovered that filter mud linked to the factory, that this can actually become a carrier or a media that we can put so that it can reach the farmer, making the technology adaptable to the farmer. And here, this is filter mud in that form. The bacterium is very proud and selfish. It doesn't want to compete with others, so we grind it and we put it in this bag. We autoclave, we cook it there in a pressure cooker. We kill everything else and leave it plain. Then we take this and put it here. After that, it's ready for the farmer. The project started in 1977. Up to about 2005, the university could only sell 1.5 tons. And therefore, at a certain point, DFED approached the University of Nairobi. This technology was identified as a novel, one of the novel that could be commercialized. We got a very ambitious private sector in the name of Mayor Fertilizer, and they agreed to have an MOU with the University of Nairobi. And it was signed, and that is what this is talking about. Now jointly with Mayor, we teamed up in partnership, public-private partnership, and this is what we're selling. And you realize, like I've said, that this cannot go alone.
And so we are actually testing what we are calling a cool bond solution that tricks a normal SC, as the conventional cold chain is too expensive for small-scale farmers. And so we are testing this small cool bond that can be attached to an SC in a normal room, and then it will trick the SC to work harder, and the room will be colder. So small-scale farmers can then maintain the cold chain and not lose the 50% that is actually lost if you don't have any cold chain. So I want to thank you, Madam Chancellor, Dr. VC, thank you very much.
Then we are trying to use several applications of biotechnology. This is including tissue culture, molecular lab. We are using tissue culture to produce seedlings that are clean, seedlings that do not have disease. Like one of the popular projects in the lab is the citrus. So we've been supplying and rejuvenating citrus production in the country, because previously we had a disease, a bacterial disease, that almost destroyed all citrus production in the country. So these seedlings in Machakos and Kakamega, we kind of seeing farmers coming up and with orchards. Same, we are also doing things with bananas, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes here. Yes, and then we have also cassava and passion fruit. Yeah, all of them are on the right.
How do you tell, when you are dealing with cassava, how do you tell that the cassava you are growing is not the one that is going to kill the Wananchi outside?
Oh yes, we also have, because of the various techniques of analysis from the field and working with the farmers closely, so that farmers choose the right varieties that they require. So we are sure we have eliminated those cassavas that have those cyanogenic glucosides.
But then what has happened? Because when I was young, I used to eat raw cassava in the same area that now cassava is killing people.
Because of, probably, because of people going deep into the forest to go looking for more materials for food, then they happen to get in touch with the wildlife. Yeah.
But also, I think some of the, even now currently, what we are having, some of the highly productive cassava have a very high cyanide. But so they are inbuilt. I'm not seeing Professor.
That's why I was asking.
They are inbuilt processing as a way of reducing the cyanide, the way you handle
it is. But when you eat it raw or the way it is done, can be deadly.
When you just dry and crush, is the cyanide destroyed?
Yes, it is. So there's a process. That's why I was looking for Professor S.K. Bukwa. That's his lifeline. But Mr. Vice Chancellor, before you leave, maybe I need to mention something about banana. The banana, tissue banana you hear of at Jomo Kenyatta, the PhD work was done here. But the student was more and went and publicized it here, but it was your work from this lab.
And why do we have the same thing here?
Well, we are still doing, but not at the level where they're doing, I must say. The other one, so our worry is we have managed to clean up citrus from this deadly disease. They have also managed to clean up cassava and even rejuvenate it, something which hasn't been documented. Also passion fruit. So those are some of the things I'm telling the chairman, they have to pick. We kind of patent those technologies before we lose them out. The other one which has come out from this lab, it's very difficult after they've got this. There's a whole process, so whether you end up with cassava roots or no, you know that's the product. So they have managed to do that. The other one is the media. They have managed to come up with liquid media, which I've told them if they don't patent it now and publish, if they publish, it's gone. So that's one of the things I've told the chairman, can it be so that we patent, because we have been using solid media, but now they have come up with a liquid media which is even more prolific. I want to thank everybody. Now we go to the dean, we sign the book. We are not stopping anything.
Akivaa suti tunaona anatosa kabisa.
Hata wananchi wanasema hivyo. Yeah, that's what they said.
Telling my students the other day, we got a speaker who was using your story. We had a mentorship, and we were telling them, surely you have to start from the basic.
A great man in most notable was Professor
I can see the difference.
He was dean.
I'm very
Gave way to Professor Mukunya, who also became principal before Professor Bifi. And then Professor Waitaka is a gentleman who established
I remember.
where they're doing tissue culture. Yes, Professor Imunye is in food science and technology. Our principal is here, Mount Biden. We have the Department of Land Resource Management and Agricultural Technologies. That's where the center that deals with the societies is, and that is where soil science is done. Then we have the plant science. The horticulture is at the plant science and crop protection. We move on to animal production. Animal production is shared between the Faculty of Agriculture and the Faculty of Veterinary Sciences. Then we have food science and food science, nutrition and technology. It's where we started down there. Yes. And that is basically it. This diversity of programs is as a result of the market need and the different areas of specialization that are required to ensure food security. Yes, at every level, at the lowest level, we have a certificate course in floriculture that trains the young men and women who get into the industry as casuals so that we can upgrade them to take higher jobs. Every BSc program here has an MSc program, and there are more MSc programs than BSc programs, and every MSc program has a PhD program on top. Yes.
I'm proud of all of you.
This is the home of diversity, and food security is about enhancing biodiversity.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We'd like now to move to the vet farm.
Are you serious?
just for you.